Hey everybody, welcome to Infinite Realms. This is going to be a different series. This is going to be pretty off the wall. What I'm going to do is I am redoing my shelves. I'm going to take a day, maybe two, go through the Star Wars figures that are on the shelves, bring them down, review one a day. I don't know if I would even call it a review. It's just looking at the figure and looking at why the hell it's in my collection. Because of the nature of this, I have to take the background off, so I hope the figures in the background will not be too distracting. I don't think it will be. I think this might be a lot of fun, and you know, I'm going to post one every day, and I'm just going to go over a lot of figures from my Star Wars collection, and a lot of fun, and I'm going to decide what goes on the shelf, what goes down. So in the back of this is these guys. This is my Black Series. This is what I intended to do. I have Tarkin. I just acquired him from Ollie's. He's in a box, getting ready to be reviewed. So he's going to go with these guys. And the only one left is, there's two left, R2 and Obi-Wan from the original trilogy. So this is almost complete. You know, R2's pretty soon. Obi-Wan, I will bet, is going to be out anytime now. It's going to be a re-release. So, with that said, now before I showed this shelf and I showed this, and this is one of my favorite things in the world, the Maguire Black Series, what am I calling them? Empire Strikes Back prints. These are in fantastic shape. The box they're in is not. But these are really cool. I really love them. You know, I'm trying to be really careful with them because they've survived a lot. There is one missing. Of course, there has to be, right? But the plan is to get these framed and to have them on my wall in my house. Now these are not in perfect shape, but they are cool, and I've always liked them. My mom found these at a yard sale for $5, and I think they're just beautiful. And if you look at them in a light, you can see there's some spots on them, but they're not so bad that it ruins the picture. That's why I want to get them framed, because they are just so very, very nice. There's a shot of Bespin, Maguire's Bespin. That's just really, really nice. So, you know, again, there's a few fingerprints on them. Nice shot of Dagobah. Yeah, look at that. That's just beautiful. And I want to get these. This is all going to take custom framing. And I want to get these done all at once, and it's going to be a pricey thing. So I don't know when I'm going to do it. Seems like things keep coming around that make me put it off and put it off, but I will do it one day, and it's going to be awesome. And I would probably argue, my mom spent $5 for this at a yard sale, and I would argue this is probably worth a whole lot more than $5 at this point, anyway. Oh, yeah, you know, look at that. Yes, I'm going to show you all the pictures. The Hoth ones in particular, I really dig how the original design there was for the, yeah, these were, look, Tauntauns were almost lizards, man. I mean, that looks lizard-like to me, I don't know. And you get a, you know, a little bit boxier version of the Snowspeeder. There's a flaming one in there. You go. There's a good look at the Hoth Troopers. I mean, we've seen these in action figure form now, years later. Ah, this is one of my favorites too. Look at that. Oh, God. That's just the tying up the walker. It's a good one. I don't think this ever got made it as a shot. I mean, it's just a good little war painting, man. I like it. I mean, it looks cool and realistic. And something else, the ion cannon. Spoiled that one for you, sorry. But yeah, ion cannon looks cool. I mean, what are you going to do different with an ion cannon, right? I mean, there's not much. The hanger, and you know, again, you see how different the snow speeders looked. I mean, obviously now, the Millennium Falcon looks like it should, and the X-Wings look like they should, but, you know, that's because they had final designs at that point. This is concept for those. And again, you know, more snow troopers. I really like this. And there's Luke in the back to tank with the medical droid. Medical droid didn't change that much, did he? Now those did. They changed quite a bit, but that's cool. And that's the base, of course. And here's an interior shot of the base. As you can see, 3PO and R2 there. And I guess they were further along in the design, because here is Luke on a Tauntaun, and that looks almost like it came out of the movie, you know? And then we're back to 1. Okay, so there we go. Really nice. I love these. So I'm going to carefully put these away and put this somewhere else, and I'll get to the other part of this in just a second. This one is the only one that have any real editing in it. I mean, not real editing, just stopping the camera. Okay, so let's talk about what's going in the background. This is, yes, this is from the Sears catalog, the Hoth Rebel base. It's just a cardboard cutout. I do have the whole thing, but I thought this made for a good background. And I always did love this little detail of the weapons in. That's where the cave is. There's a little small cave there. I just thought this looked great as a background piece, and it really does. It really brings the figures forward. You know, so there's that. Now the other one is, and I'm going to apologize right now, this is in bad shape. This is from my childhood, and that is too, but this one is from my childhood. This was in storage, and it got shifted around and stuff. This is the Bespin freeze chamber. The main thing you'll notice is this is battery acid that got leaked on it in storage. It was in the same, oh, somebody's mad. It was in the same box with my Millennium Falcon, and the batteries in it leaked. I was a little too young to know any better when I put it in there. I always did like this. I always thought this was cool. I do have the part that goes under here and makes the freezing chamber, but I just decided to leave it out for a background piece. And it's kind of been a background piece for a very, very long time. Which is kind of cool, I think, anyway. So, there's that. And then right in front of that are these Black Series figures. So, give me a moment. Normally, when I do this series, I was going to have, you know, do like Bacon does and put it up on the shelf for you. This is going to be the exception, because this is going to be a little more complicated. Okay, here we go. That's the Black Series in the back. Tarkin's going to squeeze in there between 3PO and Boba Fett. And then I'm going to put R2 in front of 3PO, between 3PO and Leia. And I'll settle with Ben when he shows up. But anyway, this is the start, just so you know. I'm debating taking that lightsaber away from Yoda, just because in the original trilogy he didn't have one, and it's kind of getting in the way. So I may or may not. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this introduction. Now from here on out, it's going to be pulling figures out. And it's not a comprehensive overview of my collection. It is an overview of what's been on my shelf and the things I like to display the most. In this, I'm going to a smaller shelf. So not everything that's out is going to make it. So I'm keeping that, I want you to keep that in mind as we go. This shelf below here, yeah, this is loaded. Now I'm going to redo this shelf too. It's well past time for this shelf to be redone. But I'm going to save that for another time. If this series goes over well, what I may do is when I do the other shelf, I'm either doing G.I. Joe or Marvel Universe. So I may do the same thing with that. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this edition of Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll have one of these up every day once I get this done. Alright, so you guys have a good day.